everyone, how are you? Happy Saturday. Like I said in my last video, I'm going to try and do a video every Saturday. So today I am going to talk to you a little bit more about doll folk, which I talked about in my last video, but I am now getting the classes organized and ready, and students are registering, so that's wonderful. So I wanted to kind of tell you again about the classes and show you what you will be receiving if you sign up for the class. So again, these classes are in real life classes in Clackamas, Oregon, which is in a suburb of Portland, Oregon. It's next month in February. It's the 7th through the 10th. It's an entire weekend of dolls. So there's tons of classes on Saturday and Sunday. There's going to be a vendor market. I'm also going to have a vendor table. So I will be vending on Saturday all day from 10 to 5. And then my classes will be on Sunday. I most likely won't be vending on Sunday because I'll be teaching 3 classes that day. And it will take up most of the day. I am teaching, as I said, 3 classes. 2 of them are doll making classes, and 1 of them is running a doll business class. So I also am an instructor here in Oregon at the community college. I teach social media marketing classes. So this class will kind of be a smaller version of all of the classes I teach, and it's geared towards crafters, doll makers who want to either run a doll business online or want to improve the business they already have. Of course, this could be a year-long class, and it's only going to be 2 hours, but we're going to go over some tips to improve or to get you started. So that should be a lot of fun. So the 2 classes, the first class I'll be teaching will be my Soft Heart BeBe pattern. This is my most popular doll because it's about a 15-inch doll, and it's great for kids. It's very sturdy. Collectors love the doll too, but it really is awesome for kids, and I sell them at a pretty decent price. So it's my top selling doll, and I also do sell the pattern in my shop, but we will be doing the entire pattern in class. So this is the little packet you'll receive as a student. And so inside, the first thing you're going to find is the actual pattern pieces and instructions. So you'll have 3 pieces of pattern and then almost 20 pages of instructions. And so when I wrote these patterns, or my patterns, I wrote them very detailed. And there are tons and tons of photos, and I print this out on my photo printer, so the quality is really good. I've had nothing but good reviews as far as how the pattern is written and the instructions. So you get all of that in your packet. And then the other thing, the most important thing that I want you to know about the class is that it's actually going to be pre-sewn. So we're not going to have sewing machines in the class. There's just not enough to do that. So I will be pre-sewing all of your pieces. And so there's good and bad to that. The good is that the class is great for beginners. It would be great for younger folks. I wouldn't say little kids, maybe 10 or 11 and older. And the bad thing is you don't really get to learn sort of how to work with the fabric, but that's something you'll have to go home and make more. So anyway, the way that the class will run is we'll get started with some instruction and some background and just some overview of doll making. And then I will be bringing stuffing also. Everything is going to be included. You should be leaving the class with a completed doll. So you'll have your pieces, you'll stuff them, and we'll have some thread and scissors and needles and things for that. You also included in your packet will be a little pre-made diaper. So your doll's not going to actually come with clothes, and I'm going to show you what I do with clothes, but you will at least have a little diaper to put on your doll. So that's what will come in your packet, and that's what you will go home with. When your doll is finished, this is what it will look like. This is the Soft Heart BeBe. So the head is floppy, the arms are floppy, the legs are one piece with the body, and it will be a little bald baby. I do make some of these with hair, with wigs, but we won't have that for the class. This is what your doll will look like. So we'll put his little diaper on. I'll also go over how I make tags. This doll doesn't have his little body tag on yet that says BeBe Babies, but we'll go over an easy way to make tags. So this is what he'll look like when you're done. So the class is 2 hours long. I've never taught this type of doll making class, so I'm hoping that that's enough time for us to finish our doll. I think it should be. If anything, we might finish a little bit early. So the Soft Heart class will be the first class of the day. I believe it's 10:50 to 12:50. I'm staggering the classes a little bit just so we have time to get in and out with new students. The second class will be the mini BeBe Baby. I do not have all of that prepared yet. I'm hoping to get that done this week to kind of give you a preview of that. So if you're interested in that class. And so about the clothing, as I said, the only thing that won't come with your doll in your packet is the clothing. So I don't make the clothing for my dolls. Clothes just are too stressful for me. But what is great about this doll, and it's probably one of the reasons why it's so popular, is because of its size, it can fit most store-bought preemie clothing. So that's what I do. I buy preemie clothing, and most of the time it doesn't have to be altered. If you buy some brands, the newborn or preemie clothing might need to be altered a little bit, and we'll talk about that in class, those different options. But otherwise, you can just buy preemie onesies and hats and socks and just dress your doll up. So I got these really cute animal print outfits. It's kind of silly, but I like it. So anyway, I will be coming with a lot of finished dolls. Hopefully, I'm going to be sewing all of this month and hopefully have a lot of things. So even if you're not going to come to the doll class, come and check out the market. There's a bunch of famous doll makers going to be there, and it should be really fun to shop. And I always love in-person meetings where I get to meet you guys. So the other thing I want to mention is if you don't live in Oregon but you want to come, I believe the hotel is really near the airport, so it should be easily accessible. If you are able to fly in or travel somehow to Oregon, it would be a wonderful experience. So I hope to see you all then. Please email me. I'll put my information below to contact me to register for classes. Each class is $150, except the business class, which I believe we're pricing at $100. So please come and join us, and I'm sure you'll hear from me more before February about how fun Doll Folk is going to be. Bye, everyone.